Facebook, how are you? Let's start with some music today. Caribbean Breeze. Oh! Thank you, Lisa. Hi, guys. How are you? How is everybody doing out there? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to my show. And I have to give you guys a big hand out there because last time I checked, more or close to 30,000 people have actually watched my Facebook Live events. And that's really something. So, you guys out there, thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching. And it's just amazing to me, again, with technology nowadays, we can go out to the world. I got comments back from Japan, from Europe, Switzerland in particular, where I come from originally. a lot from the States, from Mexico, basically all over the world. It's really incredible. So another thing that I forgot to say last time, my offer is still this my website, by the way, gregmanningmusic.com. My offer still stands, so all my music is for free right now. You just have to click here, go to my website, gregmanningmusic.com, click here, click for gift of music giveaway. All you have to do is give your email address, I believe, which we will never share with anybody, and you will have access to my entire catalog. I just think in this time, it's the right thing to do. I'm not a medical worker. I can't be on the front line and really battle this thing. So the only thing that I can do is bring joy with my music, and that's my little gift. So go and download it for free. Maybe we should go to Italy. I have a very good friend in Italy. His name is Gianni Vancini. He's also an amazing sax player, composer. As a matter of fact, my song of the year, Top Down, was co-written with Gianni. He's in Italy right now. I think it's around 8 o'clock in the evening there. And I just want to chat with him for a second. As we know, in the beginning, Italy was very, very hard hit by the virus. And I just want to get a little update how they're doing. So let me see if this is working. I'm going to try to do FaceTime with Gianni Vancini. Let's see if the computer can do it. We're going live. We are going live here. Let's see. Maybe.
Greg Manning.
Oh, Gianni! How are you? It's working.
Yes, it's working.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. How are you?
Oh, good. We are good. We are good. Hanging in there, but we are okay.
Good.
Good morning, everyone. Good evening, depending on which part of the world you are listening.
Yes. Buonasera.
Buonasera a tutti. Buonasera.
Come stai?
Stiamo bene. Wow. Oh, man. You can speak Italian now.
No, well, part of my family is Italian, but I don't really speak it, But my mom is half Italian.
Good. And let me ask you, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. But I just talked, I just told the people out there. Unfortunately, Italy was hit very much in the beginning. It was like the epicenter of the virus. And I'm just wondering, and later on we'll talk about music and not just the virus. But right now, I'm just curious, how are you doing? How's your family doing? How is the country doing?
Well, the whole family is okay. Thank you for asking. And man, we went through such a difficult time because at the beginning, like going back to January, end of January, we started to see some kind of stuff happening, but we of course we didn't know that much about it. So we were kind of worried, but not that much as we should have been actually, because the focus was on just on very little places, little town up north, and that's it. So what happened basically is that they keep them kind of a red zone as a red zone, but the rest of Italy was kind of free to go. And but all of a sudden it was kind of a bomb, and now it's like 2 months that the entire country is like a red zone. So we are living with pretty severe problems and restrictions actually. So
I know you told me when we talked the other day, you said that even like going to the grocery store right now, you need a permit to go there, right?
Yes, that's correct. We need. I got it, of course, because every time every time you go out, you need. Of course, it's in Italian, but C is a form, and you need to say everything. The reason why you're going out. and the place where you are living and where are you going to. And the police or whatever, they can verify if you're saying the truth or not. And
so
again, if
the police really check for this?
they can take the time for checking it.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So and like depending on the regions, but again now Italy is all like a red zone. We can't go out for a walk. That's
Really?
not allowed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of surprised to hear this because as you know, in the beginning it was not really enforced. Italy was kind of relaxed about it, and I think unfortunately that's why you had so many deaths happening. But right now it seems like it's very, very restricted.
Yes.
But
Yes.
you think
Right now,
it's working? It's working. The virus is.
it's working. I mean, the curve is going down a little bit, but and people, we are all overstressed about this situation, and we all are thinking about, okay, now it's too much. I want to go out and have fun and whatever. Just going back to my normal life. So
Which
the
of course.
next step for us. Say it again. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
The next step for us is on May 3rd. We should have a little bit of opening, but still, it's a step-by-step process. Because depending on the curve, some days going good and then it's going worse and then good again. So you're not like super sure about the next day. So depending on again the curve and everything, we should have a little bit of freedom.
So we talked a little bit, I think yesterday, and you mentioned you were about to go on a huge tour in Italy. You I don't know if you can mention the name, but you play with like one of the major artists in Italy.
Sure.
You've been can I mention the name?
Of course.
Umberto Tozzi, Gloria, and you've been with him for like 20 years, and you were supposed
Almost,
to
yeah.
You were supposed to go on a huge stadium tour for like 2 months in Italy, and everything has been cancelled. So this is a huge impact for you, just income, everything, right?
Yes, that's a big problem for everyone. Again, because we can't see the future. As long as I can say now, the tour has been postponed to October, November, and December. But still, we have no we're not sure about that. Again, because we don't know about what's next about the virus. My personal opinion is that as long as we don't have the vaccino, how do you say that?
The vaccine.
Nothing's gonna happen, especially for the live events. So we need to wait for that, and then we can go and we can go back to normal.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if there's we need this big break. Okay. Yes. So okay, now we got the vaccine, then you can go and play. If not, people we are all living now because of this all these straight and tough restrictions that we have. We are kind of afraid of everything. Even we're kind of like meeting people. We of course we need to stay away like 2 meters, one to the other, and you're kind of suspicious, even if there's no reason for that. But
this is like the new normal. When you go out, it's kind of terrible, but when you go out and you meet somebody or you get close to somebody, you have to assume that he or she has the virus. And
right, you need to act like that.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
but I don't want to be
crazy time.
I don't want to be all like, oh, it's terrible, doom and gloom. But the good thing is, I think we have technology, and technology, science is going to save us. There will be a vaccine. It's just a matter of time. And you know, I think we as musicians, we also have to change. And now we have to take advantage of what we have, you know, Facebook Live. The fact that I can talk to you live and you're in Italy, other side of the world, is crazy. But I think, you know, we as musicians, we have to think differently now. We have to offer lessons online. We have to do concerts, events online. And you talked to me about your school. You're also a teacher, and you told me your entire school with thousands of students, they're going to shift. The music school is going to shift to online, right?
Exactly. We are in the process now of like reinventing all, you know, the classes and everything, and we of course need to be ready for that, and also the kids, they need to be ready with the right tools, you know, software, whatever. So yeah, we are working on that, and I'm personally working as well, as you just said, trying to be online as much as I can with whatever I can offer.
Yeah. And I want to tell the audience that you have also records out. You on iTunes, Gianni Vancini, his records are available. Please go check out Gianni and really support him. Did you want to play a little bit for us so they can hear you play?
Oh, just a little promo.
Yes.
You might recognize this one.
Just a little teaser. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I heard that song before. Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. Gianni, when did we co-write this song? Was it like 2014?
2014, I guess. Yeah.
2014.
Summer, like spring, summer, 2014.
Yeah. And you know, I mean, thanks to US Radio, thanks to Radio Worldwide Internet, we got very lucky, and this song, Top Down, became Song of the Year. You know, so.
Man, I'm so proud of that, and I have a lot of great memories about that period. You know, I spent a lot of time at your place actually with you.
Right.
You know, producing, arranging, and writing and recording, and man, I really miss that time. You and of course all the friends out there. So
and you know the late great Ricky Lawson.
Man, I was going to say that. And I remember when we recorded Get Your Groove On, we played it I think that the album version is the second take we did.
Yes.
And there's a funny thing, we recorded on 12/12/12.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
It's kind of magical, man. That was something was happening.
Yes.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Gianni, is there anything else you want people to know? You want to tell the world?
Well, you just mentioned about CDs, and I got the brand new one ready to go. But still, because of this situation, is not going out now. Probably, I'm hoping about the fall or winter.
Okay.
And of course, can I say you're playing on that?
Of course.
Okay, of course you are. And there's a lot of great guests as well. And yeah, so I can't wait for this next record to be out. And in the meanwhile, yes, I'm trying to I'll try to be as much as I can present on Facebook and on all the social stuff again. I mean, I need to be there. I want to be there and stay in contact with all the friends and all the music scene again. So
yeah. Well, all right, Gianni, great talking to you. And when this thing is over, and it will be over, we're going to meet in person. We're going to eat lots of pizza.
Tell him he's got lots of prayers coming from here.
Oh.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
I know it's early for you, but for me it's dinner time.
No, it's fine.
Cheers, guys.
Ci vediamo.
Have fun. Arrivederci.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Vancini, live from Italy. We're going to play some more music. Let's play a ballad. I wrote a song a few years ago called Say Yes. Let's see here. Say yes. Ah, screen went black.
Yep.
Let's see what we
Fade
can
it
do
out.
here.
You got some
Fade it.
questions that came in from,
Oh,
I guess these came from Jack, but some of your fans sent him some questions. So you want to take a question?
sure, sure. Oh, Lisa, come,
Oh.
come. This is the lady behind the screen.
We're having like
My
technical. Good morning, everybody.
my producer and my Lisa.
So
How you doing?
I'm doing good, babe.
Good.
How you
good,
doing?
Excellent. I'm good. I'm good.
The technical stuff is so much fun. Anyway, my mom's not here today. She's at work. She may be on break watching because she sent a message right before we started.
Oh.
Yeah, she called. So she sends her wishes, her well wishes, her love. She wants everybody to wash their hands, dry their hands, stay safe. So if there's any dancing today, there'll only be one dancer. But right now I need to get back behind the camera.
Okay, so you're going to ask me some questions that people
Yes,
have?
I got some questions for you.
All right,
I know
great.
one. One of them is, what is one of the biggest challenges you faced in your career?
Wow, one of the biggest challenges.
And this is from Priscilla Myers.
Oh, Priscilla.
Yeah.
How
Hi,
are
Priscilla.
You? Are you watching? Are you out there? I think for me the biggest challenge was making the switch from sideman, from playing keyboards for other artists, to doing my own thing. And of course, playing wise, no big difference. But just my mindset, just getting into a different mindset. I really think that artists do have a different mindset than sidemen or from sidemen. And I've been a sideman for so long. It took me a while to just change hats and really think as an artist. And it also took me a while, as an artist, you have all your heroes that are like up there, and you start imitating, or you want to imitate them because you think that that's the thing to do. And of course, you do learn through imitation, but at the end of the day, you have to do your own thing. You really have to. I will never be able to play like Herbie Hancock or George Duke or George Shearing or all the jazz greats. I will never be them, but I can be Greg. I can be myself. I think that has been the biggest challenge for me, to actually look at myself and say, okay, I'm not Herbie, but I'm Greg, and it's okay. it's okay to be Greg.
We have another one. We
Oh,
have
another
one. So
question?
I'm going to get this name right. Marilyn Lingenfelter James.
Okay.
Marilyn
Hey,
Lingenfelter
yeah, I
James.
know her.
Yep. Don't know
Marilyn.
where she's from. I don't have where they're from. But her question,
Callie, yep.
Callie, what profession would you have followed if you had not become a musician?
Oh, that's a funny question, because for a while I was on track to become a pediatrician. I love kids, I love babies, and for a while back home in Switzerland, I actually wanted to. I did some part of pre-med, but one morning I woke up and I looked in the mirror and said, no. And also, to be honest, I wasn't the best at organic chemistry. I think organic chemistry did me in. So that's when I made the switch. But I'm still very much interested in science and medicine. And again, I think these are kind of dire times, but I'm convinced we're going to get through this. And medicine, science is going to be the key.
Oh, I got one that just came in.
Oh, okay.
Mona Karandi Bo.
Oh,
Up with People?
yes. Mona.
Okay.
I traveled with
Yeah.
her. I was a member of Up with People in 87, cast E 87, and Mona was one of the cast members. Hi, Mona.
She wants to know if you're settled in the studio, and if not, what do you have left that you want to do?
Oh, excellent question. Excellent question. And now, now that I finally have a studio, and for me, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful studio, but I think there's always something to tweak. It's like having a house. It's a never-ending project. I'm pretty happy with the setup. Actually, I still have to set up my new computer, but I'm pretty happy with the way things sound in here. But I think it's never done. It's never done. There's always new stuff coming out that you want to add, and it's a never-ending thing. But right now, I'm actually pretty happy. And again, I think I'm going to do a show about this. Soundproofing is one thing, but then tweaking the sound, making sure that all the frequencies are right in the studio. That's a whole other chapter. That's a whole other ball of wax. And I've been doing music for many years, and just now I'm starting to realize how important it is to really hear neutrally what comes back from the speakers.
Oh, let's get one more question, and
One
then
more
you can
question.
play. Yeah. So this is Buddy Burr, and he wants to know, what aspect of music creation, the process, do you like the best? Do you like writing better, producing, or mixing? Do you have a favorite?
Oh, easy answer. Easy answer. I really like everything, and I think that's the reason why I do so much. So some people, and there's nothing wrong about it, some people, they specialize in playing. They're amazing players or mix engineers, producers. I kind of do everything because I'm just fascinated with all these different aspects. And to me, like music creation nowadays, with the tools we have, with the computers, with the sequencers, with the sampling, we have so many things at our fingertips. And I really think, the role of musicians and modern musician has kind of changed because of technology. Nowadays, you can do so much. You can produce, you can write, you can arrange, play. I really like everything. Sometimes these different things, sometimes I have to force myself to practice, because I could sit here and just mix for days, or even just listen to music for days. But sometimes, discipline is important. Sometimes I have to say, okay, Greg, now it's time to practice. You got to do your C major scale, But to answer your question, I really like the whole process. To me, it's a process. It's not just one thing. It's all these different things come together under the same process. Any other
There's
questions?
tons. Terry Wollman wants to know, you sure
Oh,
you don't miss playing in the garage? Those old days?
This is a funny story. Hey, Terry, how are you? Terry Wollman, a great guitar player. Go and check out Terry Wollman's music. I think it's terrywollman.com. Check out his music. And Terry and I used to be neighbors when I lived in LA, where we used to be neighbors. And I had a tiny little studio in the garage. It was an untreated garage, so nothing was soundproof. And Terry came over once in a while, And also, I've known Terry for a long time. Great guy. And Terry also introduced me to Ketmo. And I'm fortunate to have worked with Ketmo, played with him. And thanks, Terry, for the connection. But I think it's time for some music again. Let's do some music. There's a song called Cruising Down the Road, which originally Vincent Ingala played on, but Vincent can't be here right now, so I'm trying to fill in his parts. Let's see here. I'm gonna play it here, this one. down the road. All right. Ooh, that made me sweat.
You should try dancing.
I should try dancing. Yeah, I think I should. It's actually a fun tune.
It was a fun tune. I wanted to see if I had people out there dancing with me.
So who was dancing out there? Who was
Yeah,
dancing?
I want to see who was dancing. Who's going to be honest enough to say they got up and did a little
Bring
dance.
something.
Get your aerobics workout in. Kim Scott did want to find out if you have a preference, Pro Tools or Logic.
Oh my God. You know, I've been a Logic's user for like decades. When it was called, I think C-Lab Notator. It was a German company. It was named C-Lab Notator. That's when I started using it. So I'm dating myself now. I've used it for probably 30 years. So I'm definitely a Logic's guy.
And Lisa Howard was dancing.
Oh, thank you. And Kim Scott. Hi, how are you? We're actually going to work on a tune together. I'm really excited, so it's going to be fun. Oh,
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just need to drink something. Well, I think I want to wrap it up. Again, last time I checked, like 30,000 people watch the shows, the Facebook Live event. Thank you so much. I didn't expect this at all.
90 with us right now.
Oh wow,
Awesome.
90 people out there. Hey!
Okay, I do have one more fun question.
Okay,
Hopefully
yes.
you'll have an answer. So this one is from, actually I think this is another one from Marilyn. She's got some great questions.
Okay.
Marilyn wants to know, what was the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you during a live performance that you can tell on live TV video?
Well, one thing that I can remember. I don't want to mention the artist, but it was a big festival in Florida, and I played with her for the first time. And I don't really know what happened, but in the middle of it was just voice and piano. I had this Kurzweil piano, and I think due to humidity down in Florida, it just stopped playing. And for like 5 minutes, the techs rushed on stage, and for 5 minutes they tried to fix the keyboard. So the artist had to entertain the audience while all this was going on. So that wasn't a good look. But there was nothing I could do, you know. But sometimes technology fails, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. The last song I want to play is a little bit special because, you know, as I mentioned, one of my big heroes is George Duke. Unfortunately, he passed away, but I mean, his musical legacy is just huge. And there's a song he wrote a long time ago. I think he wrote it while he was in Brazil. The whole record was recorded in Brazil. And the song is called Brazilian Love Affair. Always been one of my favorites. And I kind of a little bit rearranged it. And I just want to give you a little taste of it. I'm working on the arrangement. And also, I think, the great bass player Byron Miller, he must have been 12 when he played on that record. He played on the record, and there's a great bass solo on there. So, but this is my version of Brazilian Love Affair.